In the mid-1990s, when the internet was little more than a novelty and most people used slow dial-up connections, one man saw what others couldn't. Jeff Bezos, a Princeton graduate and Wall Street executive, realized that the web was not just a communication tool. It was the next great economic frontier. In 1994, from a modest garage in Seattle, he launched Amazon.com, an online bookstore that would one day evolve into one of the most powerful corporations in history. At first glance, the idea seemed simple: sell books online. But Bezos' vision was far greater. From the very beginning, Amazon was never truly about books. It was about building a digital infrastructure for global commerce. Books were only the starting point because they were easy to source, ship, and standardize. Behind the small storefront, Bezos imagined a company that could one day sell everything to everyone, anywhere. In its early days, Amazon faced relentless skepticism. Traditional retailers mocked e-commerce as a fad, and investors criticized Bezos' refusal to chase quick profits. But Bezos had a different playbook, one built around long-term thinking, customer obsession, and relentless reinvestment. His philosophy was simple: focus on the customer, and everything else will follow. Rather than maximizing short-term gains, Amazon poured resources into technology, logistics, and user experience, laying the foundation for an empire. By 1999, Amazon had already expanded beyond books into electronics, toys, and home goods, challenging retail giants like Walmart and Barnes and Noble. But when the dot-com bubble burst in 2000, thousands of internet startups vanished overnight. Amazon stock plummeted by over 90%, and many predicted its collapse. Yet, while others folded, Bezos stayed the course, cutting costs, improving efficiency, and investing in technology that would soon define the company's future. That foresight paid off in 2006 when Amazon launched Amazon Web Services, AWS, offering on-demand cloud computing to businesses. Initially few noticed, but AWS would become the silent backbone of the internet, powering Netflix, Airbnb, and countless others. What began as a side project turned Amazon from a retailer into a technology powerhouse, generating billions in profit and giving it unmatched financial leverage. At the same time, Amazon was transforming retail through innovation. Features like one-click purchasing, algorithmic recommendations, and customer reviews made shopping seamless. But its most game-changing move came in 2005 with the launch of Amazon Prime, a membership offering free 2-day shipping for a small annual fee. Prime didn't just improve logistics, it changed consumer psychology. Customers began defaulting to Amazon for nearly everything, knowing they get fast delivery and reliability. The subscription model built loyalty, turned occasional shoppers into lifetime customers, and created a powerful moat around the business. Behind the scenes, Amazon's dominance was powered by data. Every search, click, and purchase became a data point feeding algorithms that optimized pricing and predictions. Amazon systems adjusted prices in real time based on demand, competition, and user behavior, ensuring it stayed one step ahead. No traditional retailer could match this scale of automation and insight. In 2000, Amazon introduced Marketplace, allowing third-party sellers to list products alongside Amazon's own. It was a masterstroke. Amazon expanded its catalog exponentially without carrying all the inventory risk, and in return, it collected fees, advertising revenue, and priceless consumer data. But this also created controversy. Many small sellers became dependent on Amazon's platform, only to find themselves competing directly with Amazon's private label products, often priced lower and favored in search results. By the 2010s, Amazon had outgrown its identity as a retailer. It became an ecosystem, spanning e-commerce, cloud computing, artificial intelligence, and entertainment. Prime Video challenged Netflix, Alexa introduced smart home technology, and Amazon Air and Flex allowed the company to control its logistics end-to-end. What had started as an online bookstore was now shaping the global economy. With power came scrutiny. Regulators in the US and Europe began investigating whether Amazon's size and practices amounted to monopolistic control. Critics argued that it used its platform dominance to undercut competitors and exploit small businesses. At the same time, labor advocates condemned the harsh working conditions inside Amazon warehouses, where automation and efficiency targets often pushed employees to their limits. Despite mounting criticism, Amazon's growth continued. Bezos' management philosophy, analytical, data-driven, and customer-obsessed, kept the company focused on the long game. Internally, the motto, "It's always day one," symbolized Amazon's refusal to grow complacent. Employees were encouraged to think like entrepreneurs, constantly innovating and challenging the status quo. The results were staggering. By 2020, Amazon had achieved a valuation exceeding $1 trillion, joining the elite ranks of the world's most valuable companies. During the COVID-19 pandemic, its vast logistics network became indispensable as millions turned to online shopping. AWS powered remote work and streaming services, while Prime Video and Alexa kept people entertained and connected. Amazon wasn't just surviving the crisis, it was thriving because it had already built the infrastructure for a digital-first world. Bezos' genius lay in recognizing that technology, data, and logistics were not separate pillars. They were interconnected engines of dominance. Amazon's real strength wasn't in selling products. It was in controlling the systems that allowed products to reach consumers faster, cheaper, and smarter than anyone else. This vertical integration made it not just a participant in global commerce, but its foundation. Yet Amazon's story is also a cautionary tale. It embodies both the best and worst of modern capitalism, relentless innovation paired with extreme consolidation of power. Its convenience comes at a cost: shrinking small business competition, rising worker exploitation concerns, and the normalization of constant surveillance through devices like Alexa. In reshaping global commerce, Amazon has also reshaped how society views privacy, labor, and consumer dependence. Even after Jeff Bezos stepped down as CEO in 2021, handing leadership to Andy Jassy, the company's trajectory remains unchanged. Investments in artificial intelligence, drone delivery, healthcare, and even satellite internet continue to push Amazon beyond retail into infrastructure, logistics, and intelligence. The company's mission to be Earth's most customer-centric company now extends far beyond shopping. It's about dominating every touch point of the digital economy. From a business perspective, Amazon's journey redefines what dominance looks like in the 21st century. It proved that data, scale, and customer trust are the new currencies of power. The most successful companies aren't those that just sell products. They build systems that others depend on. What began as an online bookstore has become a trillion-dollar empire shaping how the world shops, works, and connects. Amazon didn't just disrupt retail. It rewrote the rules of capitalism itself. And in doing so, it became both a symbol of innovation and a warning about the future of unchecked technological power.